This is a video explaining how to use your coaching app and how to get the most out of it. So I'm going to have it up on my phone here and I'm going to put it up on the screen here. So your home screen might look a little bit different to mine because the app comes in two kind of different home screens, depending on if like you're Android or if you're Apple, but it all has the same functions on it. So first off, you're going to see two boxes at the top in pink. So you've got your daily check-ins and your weekly check-ins. So I do advise that you fill it in your daily check-in form. Now this gets an automatic notification come to you at the end of the day. It will just basically say, fill in your end of day summary. So what it's going to ask you to do is to rate your strength, your sleep and your energy for the day. So that's a number, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Okay. And then the main thing of this that I do want you to fill in is your step count. So you can literally click on that, if you wear a watch or if you have it on your phone, Fitbit, whatever, you literally type in how many steps you've done that day, and then you can click if you've hit your meals or not, and then there's a note section. Now I really do highly recommend the note section. It is a good way to kind of check in with yourself at the end of the day, or if there's anything that you want to let me know by the end of the day. And once you've done that, you literally can press submit, and then that will ping through to me and it will be on your app. Okay, you also then have another box next to it. Now this is your weekly check-in. Now I would have set you a check-in day, so at the moment this one says Saturday, but most of you will have a different day, so that will come through every week on that day. This is your main one to kind of reflect on how the week is. So you'll see there that you've got an option to upload photos, your progress photos, and then you've got some questions to answer each week. Now I do recommend that you go into in depth in them, because the more information that you give me, the more I can help. Because if you just say, week's been good, yeah, training good, no issues, then there's not much to go off of. Okay, so fill all that in for me. Again, you've got some scales at the bottom to let me know how your quality of sleep's been, the hunger, the stress, etc., etc. And then you submit that and that pings through to me, and that's what I give you back feedback from. So that comes in once a week. Okay, you then got, so if you did want, so once you completed them, you'll see that you've got the tab daily progress. This kind of is like your summary page of everything. So once you filled it in for like a week, it will then give us an average on your step count, how much strength, your strength is, your sleep, your energy. It just kind of gives us an average. You can then scroll over, it will go your way, and then you'll see on here, this is all mine, but this is where all your progress photos are stored. And it's a really good feature that you can compare like your original photos. So if you click compare at the bottom, you click one of the photos, then you could click what you want to compare it with. It will then bring it up side by side. Okay, and again, that just stays on the app. It doesn't get shared anywhere. It's just like for our purposes. Okay, so that's the daily progress. Your check-in, if you scroll down again, that's just all the check-ins that I've had. So if you ever wanted to refer back to like a check-in at a certain day, that's something that I can look back as well. Then you've got your nutrition plan. Okay, so some of you might not have this on the app already, but this is obviously what we're working towards. This is where all your nutrition will be. This will either be a nutrition plan set by me or calorie counted. But as you can see from this example, this has got a nutrition plan attached to it. So let's just talk through it. So at the top with the rings, it's kind of like MyFitnessPal. You'll have your calories, your protein, carbs and fat targets, and then you've got your meal options here. So you can see like the first meal is like a shaken fruit, a lunch, chicken pasta. So these are all just the meals that are set as an example. Okay, but what you will notice, which is a really good feature of the app, next to most of the meals, you see like where the title for the chicken sausage pasta is. If you click that little circle that's got the two arrowheads as well, it will give you another option for a different meal. So for this one, it says soup, so there's a soup there. Or if you didn't want the chicken flatbread, you click the circles there for your tea, and you'll see you've got like a chicken fajita rice. So it does give you a different option for a different meal on all of them. And then all you need to do at the end of the day is click complete meal, complete day once you've had them. Send kind of cute emojis in, and then that's done for the day. Okay, so that's obviously where the nutrition goes. You'll then go down again, you've got your workout program. So this is something that I'm not too fussed about at the beginning, because obviously there's a lot to take in, but this is where you log your workout. So you'll see at the top, this is obviously just the Tribe training program. If you scroll at the top, you've got your Monday through to Saturday programming. So let's say, for example, that today is Monday and I want to log this workout. I literally click log this workout at the bottom, and then you'll see there are all the exercises that we did in our session. And then if you did want to log the weight that you did do in the session, so you can see your progression on a certain exercise, let's say for example the barbell squat, I'll click on the kg. I'd say I put in 20 kg because that's what I lifted, and I did it for 10 reps. I then click tick, and that shows that I've done that set. And then you can literally log each weight and how many reps you did for each set. Now you don't have to do it for every single exercise, because I know that's a lot of information to retain, but let's just say for example you wanted to focus on getting stronger on the barbell squat or a different exercise, you can just fill that one in. Or if you don't want to fill in any of the weights, that's absolutely fine. All you can do is literally scroll to the bottom, click complete workout, finish workout, and then that just pings through to me that I know you've done a workout. And then it's just logged on our system. So if you actually scroll all the way to the bottom on the calendar, you'll see that it's already just automatically put in that I've done the session today. So that tells me that I know what you've trained this week. Even though, yes, I might see some of you, but for some people who are online, you know, it just tells me what they've done for the day. Okay, so that's that. The cardio and steps tab, you don't really need to log anything on here unless you do any extra cardio. So you've got the chance there to write if it's a steady state or interval. Let's say you might have been out for a run and you want to log that on the app so I can see it. You can literally put it in there and click save. You've got the supplement tab. Now these are supplements that we recommend. So you've got your whey protein, your creatine monohydrate, and some others. If you click the little kind of like link, there is links for you to take you to some recommended supplements. If you wanted to know more about them, just drop me a message and we can talk through that. So they're on there for you. The goals and competitions, that's kind of like the goals that I have to put on the app myself. So let's say we want to do a fat loss phase, or if you have a holiday coming up, it's just kind of a cool countdown that we can put on the app so you can kind of see how far you're going on it. You've then got the exercise library. It's just all videos of the exercises. So if you're ever at another gym or you're doing something at home and you don't know what the exercise is, you obviously got all the videos there for demonstration purposes. The Vault, now this is a really good one that is going to be updated a lot more in 2026. But let's say you needed some ideas for some foods. If you click like recipe books, you've got lots of recipes in there, snack ideas. There is a section of Pilates if you want to do any Pilates workouts. Our amazing coach Hayley did us a load of Pilates workout videos if you needed something to do at home. And then there's just some good documents here that are really good educational. So if you want to talk about, you know, why the scale weight gets affected, there's a document on that, how to succeed at fat loss. If you're eating out and you struggle, you know, what do I do when I'm eating out but I'm in a deficit? You know, so just some really good documents there for you to go over and you know, read and do some research on. So that is the app as a whole. Like, there's so much to it. The main thing that I kind of want you to focus on is filling in the daily habit form and obviously your weekly check-ins. Obviously that's where you do your nutrition as well. But yeah, it's a really, really good app to use if you utilize it to its best. But everyone uses it different, but that's just a quick guidance of how to use your app.